Incredible tribute to the children of the world, and it was for UNICEF, and it was a very, very splendid, incredible boat ride that they were inventing. And Bob and I got a call from Walt several months, perhaps 6 or 8 months after the GE thing we did, and he said, come down to stage 2 or wherever they had this mock-up of what was going to be the Small World ride. And it was just a serpentine walkthrough with these beautifully costumed audio animatronics dolls, and they were just, it's a beautiful thing to see. But they had the dolls, maybe you might have heard this, I might have told this story before, but the dolls were rigged to sing national anthems of the various countries. Now again, on paper, that's a brilliant idea. You have all these gorgeous audio animatronic groups of dolls singing La Marseillaise or whatever they're going to sing. But in actuality, it was a cacophony. It was terrible. It was a mess. And we, again, were the ones that were invited to take a look at it. So Walt said, okay, turn it on. So we start walking through this serpentine. And it was very exciting for the beginning. We heard the English children singing, God Bless Our Noble Queen or something. And all of a sudden, you could hear nothing. It was a complete mess. And we were about 30 or 40 feet into this walkthrough. And Walt said, kill it, kill it. So I remember we were right near where the Dutch dolls were clicking their little heels together, and their little wheels were still churning in the audio animatronic dolls, but nothing was happening. It was a kind of an ugly scene, really. And Walt was not very happy, and he said, you guys are going to write me a song that's going to explain all this. Just like that. He said, you're going to explain all this. I said, what? Walt, he says, look, it's the small children of the world, the hope of the future. Write something like that, but don't get preachy on it. So, he says, a little rondelay. So I was thinking, my God, a round would drive people mad. How long is a ride? He said, well, it's about 10 minutes long, 10, 11 minutes long to get through the whole thing. I said, can you imagine row your boat for 10 minutes going through? So I suggested, how about a counterpoint? That's two little themes that could work together or separately, so it would be a little more interesting. And we could do it in different languages, different styles of music. That's what I said, a rondelay. Okay, so we said, oh yeah, we can, I think we can come up with something. He said, you know, it's a small world, small children of the world, that's what the future is. So Bob and I fiddled out around with it, and we said, well, we wrote a little song called It's a Small World After All. And we said, it's too simple. We got to write something better. It's too simple a song. And I remember Bob said, but Walt said he wanted a folk song, a simple folk song. No, it's not sophisticated enough. This is the most beautiful thing. We got to do something. We spent 2 weeks trying to write a better tune. We wrote 2 other songs for it. And we got a phone call from the boss. He knew we were fast. And we were just down the hall from him. And we heard him coming down the hall. And I remember Bob said to me, play him the first one. So I played him the first one. And he listened to it, and I'm singing the thing, it's a small world after all, I'm singing away. And I get to the end, and he says, yeah, that'll work. Come with me. We got into his car, we drove over to Wit again, and played it for the Imagineers. Great enthusiasm, they loved it. And Walt said, okay, I'd like to have it in about 5 or 6 languages. Let's see, French, and he's already figuring out how he wants to have this produced. And we knew we were in, and it was a great experience. It was a great experience.